Film fans of YouTube, hello and welcome back to the channel. My name is Josh, your movie apprentice, here continuing his coverage of the London Film Festival with Darren Aronofsky's The Whale, starring Brendan Fraser, Sadie Sink, and Chau. This film follows Charlie, an obese English teacher who, knowing his days are numbered, attempts to reconnect with his estranged daughter for one last chance of redemption. The Whale, as we all know, is the Brendan Fraser comeback story. And quite frankly, I could literally show you this as my review. The love that Brendan Fraser has been getting on the festival circuit has been outstanding. That guy could win the Oscar today, and not a single person on the internet will complain. The love that he's been receiving online from people from all walks of life, just wanting to see him succeed after his big comeback, has been very, very heartwarming. And I will say this right now that he is definitely worth the hype in this. Brendan Fraser as the lead role is absolutely brilliant. A big concern that I had going into this was that I was just going to see Brendan Fraser. I wasn't going to see the character. I was going to see Brendan Fraser pretending to be a character. But after the first 20 minutes or so, that fear was alleviated as Brendan Fraser well and truly became Charlie, this depressed, chronically obese man who steadfast refuses to go to the hospital but wants that one last chance to make his life mean something. He is absolutely fantastic in this and is deserving of all the plaudits. This is a film that plays out a lot like a stage play, right down to characters entering from stage left. The way Aronofsky paces this film out is very clever and very well structured. In a film that's only featuring one location the entire way through and is carried by just performances, it requires a lot of trust and a lot of pacing and a very tight script. This is a more calm movie compared to Aronofsky's previous film, Mother, which was a bonkers film in and of itself. Aronofsky directs the ever loving hell out of this and gets some fantastic performances of every actor involved. Whilst Brendan Fraser is getting all the plaudits for this, Sadie Sink is also fantastic in this. Sure, you could argue that she is still doing the Max Mayfield impression, but she does very good in that sort of role, and she's a bit more reserved in this than you would see in Stranger Things. And how she flips from just this grumpy adolescent, angsty teenager to someone that shows a bit of vulnerability is really well done. And the relationship between her and Brendan Fraser throughout this movie slowly builds and it works brilliantly. Their relationship is what was the main focus of the movie, and it was very well executed. And she was a perfect person to act opposite Brendan Fraser. One actress who is not getting as much recognition as I think that she deserves from their performance is Chau, who plays the nurse that comes to check in on Charlie and look after him and make sure he's getting his needs. They have a personal relationship thanks to a plot point that I will not spoil because I feel like this is a film best experienced blind. But the relationship that her and Charlie have in this is one of the strongest points. For every moment that you don't have Sadie Sink's character featuring in this, the nurse and Charlie scenes are by far some of my favorites. Just how they have these serious conversations, but they also have these funny, just bantery moments. There is some great chemistry. There's a great friendship right there, and it's very rare that you see just this very laid back, funny little friendship. They have a very dark humor with each other because of the situation that Charlie is in, but it is still a phenomenal watch. I mean, some of the scenes that these two have will go from a very light and breezy, chilled out moment to snap of her fingers. It is serious, it is brutal, and it goes straight for your heart. It pulls you in, it baits you, and then it bites you. That is what this movie does. The movie is going to devastate you. It is a devastating movie. I will warn you of that right now, but it is well worth the watch. Darren Aronofsky paces this really well. In the first half of the movie, it very much balances the seriousness with element of comedy. There was more funny moments in this than I expected, but slowly but surely, the hilarious moments, the funny, humorous moments, they get drained away as we get more and more to the tail end and the climax of the movie. You, from about the halfway point, feel something in your gut and you are waiting for it to happen. The whole movie, I was waiting for it to hit, and when it hit, God, it hit in a big way. The silence from everyone in that press screening I went to coming out of it. It's thank God the film we saw afterwards was very funny. I am going to get to that movie either later today or tomorrow, depending on how long it takes to get this video edited and out. But I just had to talk about this movie. The performances in this are brilliant. Aronofsky tells a more grounded story compared to his previous outing, though it does leave me the question what his thoughts are on religion, because whereas previous film was a massive analogy for religion, this film straight up tore some religious people apart, and I'm curious to see how this will be responded to in especially the Christian community. That all being said, Brendan Fraser, it is great to have him back. Edgar Wright says it best. If you're not seeing this tweet of Edgar Wright that's on the screen right now, he just sums it up perfectly. Brendan Fraser is the fan favorite for the Oscar win. Is he going to get it? We really don't know. It is very much up in the air. I think Austin Butler is the front runner for it, but Brendan Fraser, it is great to have this man back. This guy is so humble, so loving, so charming, and the love this guy's been receiving, it cannot happen to a better person. This guy's been so humble throughout his press tour and has been so great to watch. I'm gutted I missed the gala showing of this. I watched the press showing, not the gala showing. I really wish I was in that crowd giving him the love he deserves, because he deserves every minute of this. Every actor in this is fantastic. It's a powerful movie. It will hit you in the gut. It is right up there with my favorites of the year. And yeah, what else can I really say about The Whale? Let's just get into this grade, shall we? I'm going to have to say that for me, The Whale is a great cup of tea. So, The Whale, do you plan on seeing it? What is your favorite Brendan Fraser performance? I'm guessing The Mummy, but who knows? Is it George of the Jungle? Is it Looney Tunes back in action? Let me know what you thought down in the comments below. If you made it this far into the video, drop a like, subscribe for more London Film Fest content like this coming throughout the next couple of weeks. And until next time, my name is Josh. I have been your movie apprentice. I'll see you all next week.